Hey everyone, I'm Kristin, this is Inksanity, and today I'm going to be talking about my read-a-thon and the Christmas Booktubeathon. I have mentioned in my last couple of videos that I want to do a read-a-thon that starts today and goes through Tuesday, December 24th, and I have already started that. I also found out that the Christmas Booktubeathon is this weekend from Friday through Sunday. If you don't know what the Booktubeathon is, I will leave links below to the videos that explain that. It was created by Ariel Bassett and Caddytastic, and basically the goal is to just read as many books as you can from Friday through Sunday, and I'm just going to add to that and read as many books as I can from today through Tuesday. Here are the books that I am planning on reading. I started off this morning reading the last 223 pages of Insurgent. So that is the reading that I've done so far. This book was really great. I read Divergent, the first book in this trilogy, in one sitting last week, and then I finished this one, and I'm going to be picking up Allegiant as soon as this video is done. So like I said, the next book that I will be reading is Allegiant, also by Veronica Roth. After that is done, the next book that I'm planning on reading, hopefully tomorrow, is going to be Lady of the Shades by Darren Shan. I started reading this once and then stopped. I absolutely love Darren Shan. If you can see it, that shelf right there, the top one, all of those books are Darren Shan books, and they are all autographed because Sabina and I went to his book signing in January when he was in the US. He was in Seattle. So yeah, see there, it's signed to me. That was probably my favorite book signing that I have ever gone to. I got this in January before we went to the book signing, and then I started reading it on the plane back, and then for some reason I just didn't read it. Sabina read it, because she also got a copy, and she has been yelling at me ever since because I haven't finished it, and she apparently wants to talk about how amazing it is, so I can't wait to get this one done too. Those are the books that I want to have done before the Booktubeathon actually starts, so here are my books for the Booktubeathon. The first one that I'm planning on reading is Conjured by Sarah Beth Durst. I don't know what it's about, but this author is incredible. Her writing style is incredible. I read Vessel by her a few months ago, and it was so amazing, and I just got so sucked into that, so I can't wait to read this one. After I finish reading Conjured, I plan on reading The Book Thief, which I don't have with me right now, but I've had that book for 4 or 5 years now, and I've always wanted to read it. And I've heard amazing things about it, and now the movie's coming out, so I need to get that read, and I'm planning on doing that this weekend. After I get those 2 books done during the Booktubeathon, I want to get as far into the Legend trilogy by Marie Lu as possible. I got this awesome box set as part of my i1 Nano present to myself. I went out and bought like 15 books, which included the Divergent trilogy and a lot of these books that I'm showing you now. But another dystopian trilogy that I've heard great things about, and I want to get as far into this during the Booktubeathon as I can, hopefully maybe even finish it. If I don't finish this during the Booktubeathon, I'm going to be finishing it up hopefully the next day during the rest of my read-a-thon. And after that, of course, I have more books that I want to read for the rest of my read-a-thon. So there is Nevermore by James Patterson, which is the 8th and final book in the Maximum Ride series. The first 3 books in the series were incredible. The 4th book was not so incredible, in my opinion. It was not that great. But then the 5th, 6th, and 7th books got a little bit better again, and I want to finish this series. And Lucky agrees with me. And then Tuesday is the last day of the read-a-thon, and I'm going to be on a plane all day going to Florida to visit my sister for the next 2 weeks. So I have lots of paperback books that I want to take with me. The first 2 are Unwind and Unholy by Neil Schuster. And this is another dystopian series that I discovered on Black Friday when these were on sale at Barnes & Noble. And I'm looking forward to reading these. And they're paperback, which is awesome because they're a lot easier to carry with me on the plane. If I still have time to read during the read-a-thon, I would like to read more of John Green's books. I've only read An Abundance of Catherines and The Fault in Our Stars, but I own all of his other books, so I want to read Looking for Alaska, and Paper Towns, and Will Grayson, which I don't have with me. That is Sabina borrowed that, and she just finished it a few days ago, I think, so she should be returning that soon. So with the exception of The Book Thief and Will Grayson, these are really heavy. These are all of the books that I want to read this week, and I'm kind of already regretting wanting to do that, but I won't have time to read when school starts again because I'm an English major and I have way too much reading to do. Goals for this week are going to be to read at least 2,100 pages. Clearly, I have way more than that. I think I have over 4,000 pages of reading here. But 2,100 pages seems reasonable. That's only like 300 pages a day. So I can do that at the very least. So that's goal number 1, and my writing goal for this week is to edit the first chapter of Labeled. So that's going to be it for this vlog. If you are going to be participating either in the week-long read-a-thon that I'm doing, or the Christmas Booktubeathon, let me know down below and tell me what you're reading. If you want to follow my progress or Sabina's progress, because she will also be doing my read-a-thon with me, you can follow us on Twitter or like us on Facebook. I will have both of those links down below, along with the links to the videos where you can learn more about the Christmas Booktubeathon. And I think that's it. So happy reading, everyone! Lucky likes to read too.